Welcome everyone to Enhanced Holistically Tarot and Life Advice. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Tamika for all of you that don't know me, and welcome to my channel. If you're here for the very first time, again, welcome. If you are here, your subscribers, thank you for coming back. Thank you for being an awesome, great part of the success of this channel. Thank you for all your love and support. If you desire a personal reading, please see the description box down below. Also, follow me on social media, Enhanced Holistic Love Lab on Instagram and Facebook. I also have some merchandise on my website, enhancedholisticlovelab.com. You're also able to book some services in addition to the readings. So hopefully you guys will stop over there. I do sell products, skincare products, all natural body scrubs, body butters, yoni steam packs, intentional candles, I dress candles. The list goes on and on. So thank you so much for stopping by. But for the purpose of why I'm here right now is we're going to do a little bit of beginning of the week spread from now until the 24th of July. This message is a general reading. If you desire a personalized reading, again, see the description box down below. Okay. So before we get started, I just want to talk a little bit, just chat a little bit. I want to talk about, or just mention or make mention about how no matter how we don't agree with things in this lifetime, how the government does what they do, how people are the way they are, everything serves a purpose. Now, granted, the purpose sometimes is really jacked up as we see it because it does something to us, maybe even in a negative sense. But this is why it's very, very important, too, that we always put that protection out there for ourselves, for our loved ones. Because there's always something lurking where there's good, there's evil, right? We have that duality. So we're supposed to always be setting forth security for ourselves and protection. But just know that even unbeknownst to us, everything has a purpose and for a reason. Sometimes we don't understand that. And sometimes, whatever was meant for us to know and learn from will come full circle. I just feel the need to say that because sometimes I feel like we forget that when things start to not go our way. We feel like, oh, we get this woe is me type of feeling and energy. And, I know we all do it. We're human beings on this 3D dimension earth. But I feel like Spirit is just encouraging us to just remember that everything has energy, right? And what energy are we contributing to everything that is going on? Everything that is going on in the here and now is something that we manifested months, maybe even years, maybe even past lifetimes before now. So it's important that while we're in the now, to now put forth those intentions and efforts and to manifest the things that we actually want to see down the line. Makes sense. Seems pretty simplistic, right? All right, we're going to start off doing a power animal card. Again, this is just some insight for you, the beginning of the week reading. This week is the full moon, so I hope you guys are getting all of your tools, your elements, everything that you want to put forth, your journaling, getting your spiritual bath ingredients together, everything that you want to pull forward into your vortex and manifest. So we have soul's paths, the whale. Honor your soul's purpose. Talked about purpose, right? Everything has a purpose to include you in this 3D dimension, and everything that we go through is for a reason. I know we don't like to embrace that, especially if it's something that challenges us, but it's so true. It is so true. And just thinking about that and giving respect to the why and why we go through things. And we don't always understand, granted. But we just have to take that in stride to make the best of what we can. So let's look up the whale. It's on page 114. If that matters to any of you as far as numerology, a specific sign, a synchronicity, I never want to take that away. So I just make mention of the page. So it says, it's time to stop fooling yourself and get moving on your soul's path. Pay close attention to the subtleties of your experience and listen very, very carefully to those urgings that are begging you to honor the deepest truth of who you are. Not what you think everyone else will approve of, but the path that heeds the voice your soul of your souls, excuse me, the path that heeds the voice of your soul that's been calling to you since before you were born. I'm so sorry. I need readers. Every experience up to this point in your life has shaped you, and even the lives that you lived before exert their karmic influence. At this point, you can no longer live your life driven solely by ego. Instead, it's important to consciously and consistently attune to your most profound sense of self and align with Spirit's intent. It will take charge, excuse me, it will take courage and faith to dive into these depths, but you have indeed funded the power and the strength to do so. Claim the destiny that you know is yours and act on it. I'm so sorry. My eyes have really been adjusting lately, so please forgive me. So the additional associations are migration, devotion, communication, and soul memory. There we have it. Purpose. Okay, not what we think we should be doing, but what we truly are to the core of us. Exude that, show that to the world. I'm gonna tell you the greatest gift, the greatest gift, the greatest liberality, the greatest anything that you can give this world, your family, your friends, your children, yourself, is the gift to just be you. Be you unapologetically. Like, seriously. And when it says to honor your soul's purpose, I feel like that's a call for someone to say that your life might not align with someone else's path. Your life might not align with someone else's influence or opinion. But it's important for you to honor your soul's path and get moving. A lot of people, a lot of in the audience or whoever, you may be getting challenged right now to stop procrastinating on something that you know. This has really been a running theme here. And I feel it so strongly. Stop procrastinating on the things that you know you're meant to do. Period. Period. I feel like with the whale, right? The whale is a big creature, as we know. It's a big mammal. And it seems like when I think about the whale and we talk about soul's path, I feel like with the whale doesn't fit anywhere easily. The whale doesn't fit anywhere easily. So it's almost like whatever you are meant to do, whoever you are, whatever you know your purpose to be, you have to fit. You don't have to fit in anyone else's mold. You have to create your own path and live that to the fullest. And I'm telling you, it's such a reward in that. You'll be so much more pliable to whatever spirit has for you. You'll be so much more appreciative of who you are and what your purpose is on this earth, what you are to do. Like, once you take ownership of you, the sky is the limit. Like, oh my God. I feel that so seriously, and I feel like with this full moon, that a lot of you are going to be called to really own that, to really own who it is. That, oh my God, you would never believe what came out. I'm picking these up because they fell as I was shuffling. Self acceptance, and then signs. But let's go back to what I was saying, because I feel like these are right in line with what I was just saying. We have to own ourselves. You see this naked lady sitting up here, this naked angel? It's because she's vulnerable. She doesn't care who's looking at her. She don't even know that she's naked. Probably. All she knows is she's sitting here playing with the damn butterfly, whatever that is that she's playing with. And she's just enjoying herself in her authentic self, his authentic self. I can't tell what gender it is. It doesn't even matter. The energy of freedom is what spirit is calling us to. Signs. Some of you have been nudged so many times that this is the time. Now is the time. Come on now. You can do it. It's time. You have all your resources. Come on now. It's time. It's time to show yourself unapologetically, okay? Live out your soul purpose. Let your light shine. And then be in tune with spirit to navigate you, to show you, to open up doors for you. Oh, God. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful right there. You can't get no plainer than that. But as if we couldn't get any plainer, we're going to go ahead and do this spread. And if you all, please leave some comments down below. I would love to hear from you. I will answer you back because I feel like this is a channel for us to communicate with each other, to network, to share experiences. This is a Soul Tribe channel. Seriously. This is the Soul Tribe channel. All right, let's go. Out the gate, I'm going to show you these cards. I'm not going to pick them up, but I do have the 4 of emotions and the 3 of materials here. So some of you may be feeling as though you're not really honoring yourself. You're not really realizing that you are enough, that you can fill your own cup. You're focusing on things that probably are not as important as what you need to be focused on right now. And then for some, and couple that with the 3 of materials, some of you may be feeling like you're not enough in a social circle of where you are right now because you're trying to size yourself up. You're too much worried about somebody else's opinion of you. And I know we all go through it. I've been through it. I'm telling you, I've been through it. And I'm glad that I'm on the other side of it, of worrying about people's opinions, because when you do that, you cannot be creative. You cannot live out your soul purpose, and you're not authentic to yourself because you're always worried about the needs and wants of somebody else and their opinions instead of what God, what the divine has given you. All right, what do we got here? I was trying to go live. It didn't quite work out. I think my internet may be too slow right now. So we're going to work on that because I do want to go live and I would love to meet some of the people that pass through my channel. That would be lovely. We're going to see. All right, Spirit, what do you have for the collective for the beginning of the week? Thank you. Oh, the Hierophant. Oh, talk about Soul Tribe. This is definitely in vein with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a person that is all about searching for their community of people, of like-minded souls, leveling up, being challenged in a positive way, getting in touch with your spirituality, or becoming, like I said, being in touch with a community that is going to share life interests and get you. And you can glean and grow from that. The 10 of emotions is what's crossing. I feel like this is an encouragement to really be fulfilling with yourself. Like, don't rob yourself of the opportunity to be happy, to be joyous, to have peace, to be one with yourself, to be one with the universe. That's what's crossing you. Again, not worrying about so much what other people feel about you, but what you more or less feel about yourself. I hope you guys can see that. So that's what's crossing you right now. What else do we have, Spirit? And you'll come to know, like with time, that once you have self acceptance, it's like it opens up a whole new world for you. It really does. It opens up your self confidence, your motivation, your inspiration, your creativity. It just allows you to be more appreciative of self and to know that you truly have a purpose here. We have the 6 of materials here in the subconscious. I feel like with this in the subconscious, this might be a behavior of you giving something out, and you may have been giving it back. For some of you, I feel like you have the surroundings that you've been giving more that you've been getting in return, right? And now I feel like this is the true cycle for you to put things in perspective, and, and put yourself first. And then for others of you, it may be the universe is saying, allow people to give to you. You can't be complaining about something and then not let nobody know what you're going through. Like, it's a give and take situation. But we're going to read more about that. Okay. And Spirit wants us to be balanced in our emotions as well, and want us to manifest the highest of the highest. Ooh. Wow. Okay, too many cards came out and they were all face down. So I'm not going to take those. What else do we have for the collective spirit? Thank you. The Empress. The Empress is in the most recent past. And we already know, I feel like this is a mother figure for some of you. It may be someone that was very nurturing, very compassionate. And I feel like they put forth some seeds into you. They let you know how beautiful you were. They let you know how resilient you were. It's just that you have to go into the mode of knowing what that means for you and how what that looks like for you. But I do feel like you've had this energy around you. You may not have it now, I'm not sure. For some of you, you may, and for some of you, you may not. For some of you, this might be a mother figure, okay, that was in your environment, in your life, that let you know that, hey, baby, you can do all things. You can do anything, okay? But this is in the recent past. Or it could be for some of you that you actually knew you had this energy of the Empress. At one point in time, you had confidence. You knew what you were capable of doing, but you just somewhere down the road lost yourself. It could be that some of you were in a relationship where you took more of the energy of what that person wanted versus what you had to give. And we got to realize that when we choose relationships that take us out of who we are, then that's not the best relationship for you. Now, everyone is going to get into a relationship where you compromise because there's a give and take there. However, they're not supposed to change your whole being, your whole personality. No, unless it's for the better. Okay, there are those influences of people that cause you to be a better person, and I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people that you trying so hard to impress that you're not living your life to the fullest, or you're dimming yourself down. But whatever that is, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but it will resonate with some. Okay, but I feel like those scenarios are what's all playing out. The other thing is, in the recent past, you once really tapped into who you were, and I feel like some of you may have gotten a little scared once you figured out what you were capable of. Now, I usually don't read reversals, but I'm being led to read reversals in this sense because we have the Two of Voices and we have the Temperance card in reverse. So this is saying that you're not being patient, that you're not at peace because you're at war with two decisions, two courses of actions, two things that you're kind of torn between. Okay? And because you're torn between, it's kind of hard for you to make it through this doorway that's here. I feel some of you are probably being torn in two different directions and you're trying to figure out, trying to gain your peace of mind, okay, your stability, your wit about yourself. This is in the conscious position. So I feel like spirit is like right now you aren't at peace because you have two different opposing decisions to make, two different thoughts. And we'll clarify that here in a second. Okay. But I feel like some of your peace is being challenged because you're scared of making the wrong decision. You've been having two separate thoughts. Yes. So the moon card is in the near future here. So I feel like some of you are aware of your opportunity to uncover, to work on some of the things that are in your shadow love side. Better put. I feel like intuition is growing, and it's almost like because your intuition is growing so much, you can't even settle in yourself for how you used to be. It makes you uncomfortable because spirit is trying to pull you where? To that self acceptance. Really. And I feel like signs are coming. Okay, the moon is very mystic. It lends to a lot of enchantment, a lot of getting in touch with that side that nobody else sees. But I feel like this is part of your soul purpose here. Spirit is like, I'm transforming you in such a way where you can't even be comfortable at this state, especially if you're being complacent. You can't. You just can't. All right. So I feel like that is what's going on, and they have a lot to do with your peace of mind and you not feeling as though you're going to make the right decisions. And it's kind of toiling with you a little bit. For some of you, you might be staying up at night because you just can't sleep. You're having some insomnia. Because why? You're not at peace. The Tower. Some of you are really going through a Tower moment even now. You might be going through it within yourself. If it's not something in your environment, you very much might be going through it within yourself. It feels like things need to be rebuilt, and rightfully so, because anything that's built on a shaky foundation will not stand. And I feel like spirit is going to cause you to get out of your comfort zone, and that might be in way of something that is truly unexpected. I feel like this Tower moment, truly, with this Moon card being in the near future, it has a lot to do with that. It has a lot to do with tearing down the ideologies, the thoughts, the rationales, the concepts, the excuses that you have given yourself in the past. Six of Emotions is in your environment right now. I feel like a lot of you are thinking about what things would be like or what they used to be like. I'm here to tell you right now, kings and queens, it's a new season and a new day. It's a new season and a new day. For some of you, you may have someone from your past come back. That person coming back from your past could be good for where you're going. And it might be a lesson that, hey, I used to know you, but now I'm on a new level and I got to go. Hopes and fears, we got the Sun card. Isn't it funny that in the hopes and fears, we got the Sun card and then we have the near future? I feel like when you get through this shadow love, I hate saying shadow work. I've kind of tried to change the way that vernacular, but when you get through this, on the other side of that will be your sun. Totally different. Okay? I feel like once you become into self-acceptance about who you are, why you're here, and your purpose, things will begin to illuminate for you and you will be more at peace. You will have vitality. You will be understanding of the synchronicities and the signs that spirit has given you, and you'll embrace it and move forward into greater and greater things. But we got to do the work, so to speak. We got to do that work, and we got to get to that university of healing from whatever we might have thought wrong with us. That's wrong with us. Time out. Is nothing wrong with you, kings and queens. It's nothing wrong with you. All of us need some help in some ways. If you got to go get counseling, nothing wrong with counseling. If you need to talk to someone, confess to someone so that you can be free of something, then do that. But it's time. The Queen of Materials. Okay? This is a very stable energy. It's almost like I hear own your shit. Okay? I hear own your stuff. Because this is where you're moving into this stable, balanced energy. And owning up to whatever it is that you didn't do, forgiving yourself, all of that. All of that. So I feel like there's a great challenge for some of you. I'm sorry, my husband is texting me. Oh, la, 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 la. It's a great challenge for some of you, and it's almost like you're scared to grow past what you've always known. And spirit is like, you can't use that excuse anymore. You just can't. You just really can't use that anymore. If you want to stay stuck and stagnant and you like the feeling you're in, by all means. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Two of Materials. I feel like this is saying the choice is yours. The choice is yours. Okay? Underneath that, we got the Muse of Inspiration, putting forth the action towards making things come and be, and you being and doing what you are. I feel like this energy of stagnation is not something that you really want. This energy of dumbing yourself down, thinking less of yourself, this is not something that feels good, right? So we have the power to change it. We have the power to change it. Let's clarify a couple of things here with another deck. Spirit, guide, angels, ancestors. Please clarify this Two of Voices and this Temperance in the reverse. Clarify this Two of Voices and this Temperance in the reverse. Why is it here? There's more insight. Thank you. The Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. It's because you are feeling so disheartened right now about whatever this decision is that is causing you to not have peace. It's causing you to even miss the signs of the universe because you're so focused on this. You're so focused on your imperfections. You're so focused on how you look. You're so focused on that you don't do this better than somebody else, or someone else got this idea that you wanted to do it first and now you feel like you missed out. You're so focused on the things that don't really matter right now that you're gonna miss out. Okay? Let me get a hold on a second, please. I'm gonna do an angel answer card here to get further advice. Give us some insight about the conscious position, specifically the Four of Cups. Give us some insight. What is the guidance? There's something better. There is something better. So whatever it is that you're contemplating on, focus on, Spirit is saying there's something better. Whatever you've been toiling about, losing sleep, not having peace, Spirit is saying there is something better. Okay? So you don't have to worry about these entities or people or places, things. Focus on what the divine is giving you, which the divine is trying to give you a sign. Really. The divine is also probably trying to put you in a community of people to help you through whatever it is that you're going through right now. What can we focus on with this moon card here, Spirit? We don't really have to clarify that, but I'm just curious. What's the focus? What's the focus on this moon card? What's the focus? Thank you. The Ace of Swords. I feel like with the focus on this moon card, which is the question I asked Spirit, what can we focus on? The focus is on new beginnings, new knowledge, new thought processes. And let's start by telling the truth. Let's start there. Tell them the truth about yourself. Tell them the truth about how you're feeling. Being honest with yourself. Okay? But I feel like this is the beginning of all, putting an end to all the mental anguish and starting anew. A new mindset, a new strategy, a new idea, whatever the case may be. But I feel like truth is here. We got to start there. Start by acknowledging where you are and move from it. Move from it. The universe is definitely offering you this truth, this knowledge of self. Okay, you have been the biggest homework assignment ever. And that might help this Tower card situation. It couldn't come no clearer than that. This the beginning of anything starts right now. And with this Tower card here, it's almost like you got to embrace the change. Embrace the move. Embrace the nudge. Embrace the sign. Why is the Six of Emotions here? What is the focus with that? What is the focus with the Six of Emotions or the Six of Cups? What's that about? Okay. Seven of Pentacles. Remembering something that you once wanted, I feel, with the Seven of Pentacles. You planted seeds of faith and you was hoping to get a return on it. Okay. And some of you are remembering that. And that's totally fine. But now it's time for you to put forth what? That action, that inspiration to make that change come to full circle for you. I really feel that. What is the guidance here for the Seven of Pentacles, Spirit? What is the guidance here? No need to worry. Everything's going to be all right. What else is there? A peaceful resolution. Okay? So whatever it is, whatever you've been worried about, whatever you've been contemplating, whatever you've been saying that I've been doing this for so long, and will it ever come to a point where I can see the fruits of my labor? Yes. Spirit is saying don't worry because there'll be a peaceful resolution. All right, let me go ahead and end the reading by reading a work your light uh oracle, and then we will be done, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens. We will be done. Thank you. What do you have for us? Ooh, okay, this is the only one that turned over. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Let's read about that. Okay. I know what that word says. I just can't get my tongue right. Pleiades. Let's see. This is a transition card. 118. We had 114 before, now we got 118. Okay. And it reads, the Pleiadians are a group of star beings dedicated to raising the vibrations of the planet and sharing new consciousness through creations and technology. They have been incarnating on Earth since near the beginning of humanity. You are a soul who had a double vision to grow at a soul level and to raise the vibration of the planet. If you have been called to write, speak, or channel, this is your sign to keep doing it. Your work is divinely guided. Of all the souls, Pleiadians are the chattiest, and so perhaps you have already started channeling some of this work into the third dimension. Thank you for doing your part in the great plan. Your presence and unique light is needed. Ashe, self-acceptance and signs, soul path, honoring your soul's path. That's it. That's all you have to do. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ring that bell so you know when I upload a video. Thank you all so much for being here with me this evening. Pray you have a wonderful and blessed week. Take care of yourself and just continue to love thyself until we see each other again. Ashe, ashe, ashe.